Transformative Education. One goal of the K-12 curriculum is to form holistic ability of the learners. The individual development and social empowerment of learners is one of its targets. Similarly, the transformative education presents a holistic picture looking at learning as an integral part of one's social and physical life. Thus, it is a response to achieve an effective education. Transformative education is a structure of education that transforms older and outdated human learning models to create a sustainable, diverse, productive critical thinkers and responsible citizens who are socially aware to the society. The application of transformative education in the classroom will be beneficial to the teachers in producing a 21st century learners who are in depth and exposed to different activities that they can employ in their daily life. Moreover, it is a tool in developing pupils who are equipped in different skills that they can be needing in their future. Developing transformative education. Why transform? Transformation is necessary because it will serve as a basis to develop the government, educational institutions, organizations, and the people pursuing the goals and objectives of education. The aims and goals of transformative education is to provide an appropriate educational framework within which to situate the teaching and learning processes enacted. According to Maevin 1996, transformative education holds that learning is understood as the process of using a prior interpretation to construe a new or revised interpretation of the meaning of one's experience in order to guide future action. The elements to implement transformative education. Implementing transformative education cannot happen without its 5 elements. These elements will serve as the key in giving students quality education that is important in 21st century. School administrators. The school administrators plays an important role in implementing the transformative education. The administration represents the school to unify the teachers, staff, students, and parents. Curriculum. Curriculum must be holistic, modern, and participatory. It is in the process of educating the people to become liberal, pro-Filipino, and pro-poor. Teachers. The teacher's commitment, dedication, and creativity are decisive in the success of the goal. Teachers invest in preparation, develops creative lesson plans, and must always be on lookout for materials and ways to continuously improve the lesson. Vision and mission. Vision and mission must be based on the compliance with the changing laws of the governed education. The objectives of the school must be specific and based on the needs of the society to achieve transformative education. Library. Library is an important investment of the school. By a venue of quality books and other reading materials, it opens a new outlook and ideas of doing good things. To sum things up, these 5 elements serves as the foundation in providing quality education for the students. By implementing transformative education within the school system, we can assure that we can able to prepare the students for their future endeavors. Schools played an important part in the success of the students. Thus, considering the said elements will make this into reality. Transformative learning theory. Transformative learning is one theory of learning and particularly focuses on adult education and young adult learning. Transformative learning is sometimes called transformation learning and focuses on the idea that learners can adjust their thinking based on new information. Jaime III is known as the founder of transformative learning. He described the transformational learning theory as being constructive, an orientation which holds that the way learners interpret and reinterpret their sense experience is central to make meaning and hence learning. This theory involves the 2 kinds of learning, instrumental learning and communicative learning. Instrumental learning. Instrumental learning focuses on learning through task-oriented problem solving and determination of cause and effect relationship. Communicative learning. Communicative learning is involved with how others communicate their feelings, needs, and desires with another person. It helps the learners to become critical, autonomous, and responsible thinkers. For example, the common art of questioning in classroom can enhance the communication skills of the students. Providing higher order thinking skills questions among the class will increase the level of their knowledge. On the other hand, as they develop themselves, they will also learn to appreciate the diverse idea of their fellow learners. Based on Guide for Educators of Adult 1994, there are 4 reasons why do we need to consider transformative learning theory in practice for students. The transition to adult life. This often involves personal transformation as students move from a safe school environment to take on complex work, study, and social responsibilities. When students are led into a deeper understanding of concepts and issues, their fundamental beliefs and assumptions may be challenged, leading to a transformation of perspective or overview. As we ask students to develop critical and reflective thinking skills and encourage them to take care about the world around them, they may decide that some degree of personal or social transformation is required. We are living through a period of transformational change in society and culture. To apply transformative learning in practice, IML and Taylor suggest 3 key points that are needed to remember to make the application of learning structure effective and beneficial. First key point, ideal learning condition. Ideal learning condition promotes a sense of safety, openness, trust, and care. Second key point, effective instructional methods. Effective instructional method supports a learner-centered approach, promotes student autonomy, participation, and collaboration. Third key point, sensitive relationship with the students. This provides the student with quality learning experience by being trusting, empathetic, caring, authentic, and sincere. Transformative education in the Philippines. Education in the Philippines is necessarily transformational, or as others says, transformative. Through education, an ignorant, ill-mannered, unskilled, unqualified person is transformed through instruction and learning activities into an informed, well-mannered, skilled, and qualified person. Education leads out of the learner the actualization of his or her many possibilities. Today, the Philippines is in the midst of basic educational reform. Through the K-12 reform, we have added 2 years of education to basic education in order to make sure that every Filipino gets the basics of this educational transformation. Every Filipino must know the basics of reading, writing, numeracy, science, literature, and natural science so that he or she can function competently and humanely in a workplace or take on the challenges of higher education in college. But every Filipino is also need to learn the basics of good manners and right conduct. In conclusion, transformative education is beneficial as it encourages students to use critical thinking to check the accuracy of their assumptions and beliefs about the world. By having wider perspective, students will be able to think critically and make good decisions in life that will help them to attain new perspectives. In addition, it also supports the transition of students from being dependent on and acceptant of knowledge delivered by the teacher to become critically engaged, reflective, and independent learners. The transformative learning is important for students to be able to grasp new ideas and concepts. It gives students the chances to grow holistically as transformative education cultivates the knowledge base, skills, attitudes, and values that seeks to transform people mindsets, attitudes, and behavior that can lead them into greater success in life.